Are you over 60 and feeling tired by 2 p.m. every day? What if I told you that 5 simple foods could give you steady energy all day long without the afternoon crash? Stay with me because these aren't your typical energy foods. Hi, from Senior Recuperate, and as someone navigating this chapter of life myself, I understand how frustrating it is when your energy just isn't what it used to be. Today I'm sharing 5 scientifically backed foods that can restore your vitality naturally. And let's be honest, this isn't just about feeling a little tired. This is about your world getting smaller. It's the hobbies you don't have the energy for anymore. The walks you decide not to take. It's trying to keep up with your grandkids' stories when your brain is already clocked out for the day. You start to feel like you're watching your own life from the sidelines, and frankly, it's infuriating. For years, the common wisdom was that this is just a normal part of getting older. But what if it's not? Yes, our bodies change. We naturally lose some muscle mass, our metabolism isn't what it used to be, and we don't absorb nutrients quite as efficiently. These changes can mess with our body's energy supply, making us more likely to crash. But being likely to crash doesn't mean it's a life sentence. What if the answer wasn't another cup of coffee that just makes you jittery? Or a sugary snack that only leads to a bigger crash an hour later? What if the key to getting your afternoons back, to feeling sharp and engaged all day, wasn't in a pill bottle, but in your pantry? The solution is probably simpler and more powerful than you think. It's all about the food on your plate. Today, we're looking at 5 science-backed foods that can help you fight that afternoon fatigue for good, so you can get back to living your life to the fullest. Food number 1, the humble oat. Let's start with breakfast, because it really is the foundation for your day's energy. Our first food is one you might already have in your kitchen, oats. But I want you to stop thinking of them as boring, bland breakfast food. Instead, think of oats as a time-release energy capsule for your body. Here's the magic. Oats are loaded with complex carbohydrates and a special kind of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Unlike the simple sugar in a Danish or white toast that gives you a quick rush of energy and then a hard crash, the complex carbs in oats are digested slowly. This gives you a steady, gradual release of fuel into your bloodstream. No dramatic sugar spikes, and more importantly, no dramatic sugar crashes that leave you completely wiped out by 2 p.m. And the science on this is solid. Not only does beta-glucan slow down digestion and keep your energy stable, but it's also been proven to support heart health by helping to lower LDL, or bad, cholesterol. For anyone over 60, that's a fantastic 2-for-1 deal, reliable energy and a little love for your heart. So, how do you use them? Try to skip the instant, sugary packets. Go for steel-cut or rolled oats. A warm bowl in the morning, maybe topped with some berries for antioxidants and a sprinkle of walnuts for healthy fats, creates an incredibly powerful meal. It doesn't just fill you up, it sets you up for sustained energy that will carry you right through that dreaded afternoon wall. Food number 2, the power of fatty fish. Our second energy-boosting hero comes from the water. We're talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, trout, and sardines. These aren't just tasty, they're nutritional powerhouses, mainly because they are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Think of omega-3s as premium fuel for both your brain and your body. You know that fatigue isn't just physical, right? It's that brain fog, the trouble concentrating, the feeling that your thoughts are moving through mud. Omega-3s, especially one called DHA, are absolutely vital for brain health. They're a major building block of your brain and nervous system, and keeping your levels up can help protect your cognitive function as you get older. But that's not all. One of the sneakiest energy thieves as we age is chronic inflammation. It's what can cause that joint pain, stiffness, and a general feeling of blah that makes you want to do nothing but rest. Well, omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatories. Eating them regularly can help dial down that inflammation, which can ease the joint pain and physical discomfort that quietly drain your strength all day. In fact, some studies show that people with higher omega-3 levels are much less likely to be frail in their later years. So by fighting inflammation, you're not just soothing aches and pains, you're freeing up energy your body was wasting. Getting more fatty fish is easy. Aim for at least 2 servings a week, and try to make one of them an oily type. A grilled salmon fillet with a big salad, or even some sardines on a slice of whole grain toast for lunch, can make a huge difference. You're not just eating a meal, you're investing in a clearer head and more comfortable movement, which are the cornerstones of all-day energy. Food number 3, life-giving leafy greens. Our third food is the most colorful of the bunch, dark, leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are so much more than a side dish. They're loaded with the raw materials for energy. If you've been feeling tired all the time, one of the first things you should think about is your iron levels. Iron is essential for making hemoglobin, which is a protein in your red blood cells with a really important job. It carries oxygen from your lungs to every single cell in your body, from your brain down to your toes. When you're low in iron, your cells don't get enough oxygen, and the result is that deep down fatigue, weakness, and even shortness of breath. This condition, called anemia, is a super common, but often missed, cause of fatigue in older adults. Leafy greens are a fantastic plant-based source of iron. They're also full of other key energy nutrients, like folate and B vitamins. B vitamins are directly involved in your body's energy production line, helping convert the food you eat into fuel. If you don't have enough, that whole process slows down, leaving you feeling sluggish no matter how much you rest. Here's a great tip: for many greens, like spinach, it's better to eat them cooked. Cooking can make the nutrients, especially the iron, easier for your body to absorb. And they're so versatile. You can wilt a big handful of spinach into your morning omelet, blend kale into a smoothie, or toss some chard into a soup or stew. By making leafy greens a regular guest on your plate, you are directly helping your body transport oxygen and create energy where it matters most, at the cellular level. Food number 4, the protein punch of Greek yogurt. Next up is a food that's gotten super popular for a very good reason: Greek yogurt. That thick, creamy texture is just so satisfying, but its real power is in its protein content. For anyone over 60, getting enough protein is non-negotiable for keeping your energy and strength up. As we get older, we naturally lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. This can start after age 30 and picks up speed after 60. Your muscle is what burns energy, so losing it means your metabolism slows down, making you more likely to feel tired and gain weight. Protein is the #1 nutrient you need to fight this, helping you hold on to, and even build, precious muscle, which is like your body's energy bank. But protein also does another critical job: it keeps your blood sugar stable. A meal or snack that's high in protein slows down how quickly sugar gets absorbed into your bloodstream. This prevents those sharp spikes and deep valleys that cause energy crashes. Research shows that spreading your protein intake throughout the day is a key strategy for fighting off frailty and fatigue. Greek yogurt is the perfect way to get a big dose of high-quality protein. A single serving can have up to twice the protein of regular yogurt. It's also packed with calcium for your bones and probiotics for a healthy gut, another pillar of feeling your best. Try a bowl of plain Greek yogurt with some berries and a small handful of nuts for a perfectly balanced breakfast or afternoon snack. That mix of protein, healthy fats, and fiber will keep you feeling full and energized for hours. It's a simple, delicious way to keep your muscles strong, your metabolism fired up, and your energy steady. Food number 5, mighty nuts and seeds. Our final food proves that amazing things really do come in small packages. A handful of nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, or chia seeds, is one of the smartest snacks you can have to beat fatigue. They are a powerhouse trio of healthy fats, fiber, and, most importantly, magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that just doesn't get the credit it deserves, but it's an absolute giant in the world of energy. It's involved in over 300 different processes in your body, and one of its most important jobs is helping to convert the food you eat into cellular energy. It's essential for making ATP, which is your body's main energy currency. Unfortunately, studies show that magnesium deficiency is common in older adults, thanks to things like eating less of it and our bodies not absorbing it as well. That shortage can directly lead to fatigue, muscle weakness, and that feeling of being constantly drained. Nuts and seeds are some of the best sources of magnesium you can find. They're also loaded with healthy fats, especially those anti-inflammatory omega-3s in walnuts and flax seeds, that support brain health. The blend of fat, fiber, and protein in nuts and seeds means they digest slowly, giving you that same sustained energy we've been talking about and preventing blood sugar nosedives. And the best part is how easy they are to add to your day. Keep a little bag of almonds in your purse or car for an emergency pick-me-up. Sprinkle some chopped walnuts on your oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Add a spoonful of chia seeds to your smoothie. A small, strategic handful in the middle of the afternoon can be the perfect bridge between meals, stopping an energy dip in its tracks and fueling both your body and your brain. Common mistakes to avoid. As you add these foods, there are 3 common mistakes to avoid. First, don't eat too much at once. Even healthy food can make you feel sluggish if you eat a huge portion, as it overwhelms your digestive system. Second, don't forget to stay hydrated. Dehydration is one of the biggest and fastest culprits of fatigue, so be sure you're sipping water all day long. Finally, don't skip meals. It might seem like a way to save calories, but it causes your blood sugar to crash, which guarantees an energy nosedive later on. Remember, small changes in your nutrition can lead to big improvements in your energy levels. Start with just one of these foods this week and notice the difference. Which food will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. If this helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more senior health tips. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on feeling stronger and more energized after 60.